Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I know this is weird. I'm normally not live right now, but wanted to shake it up a little, you know? Hi, Hop. Hi, JD. Oh, you missed me. How sweet. So there is a poll up for a game to play. Ooh, votes for Borderlands 2 and Cosmic Wheel. Okay. Let's see here. Doing everything in your power to get Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood? Why, so that you don't miss any of it this time? But JD, obviously I'd be more than willing to play Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, but counter offer, I am willing to play any of these games with other people if they are multiplayer. So, Dead Space 3, Final Fantasy 14, Borderlands 2. You have to choose. Give me just 1 second. My router just fell down for some reason. Let me fix that. And I am back. Can't give up Cosmic Wheel though. Even for playing with me, that's a surprise. But alright. No worries, that's what we'll play then. Yay, lesbian time! I'm glad you all are enjoying the lesbians so much. Okay, so let's change that to Cosmic Wheel. It is a way to put it, and that's the way I did put it. So, what you gonna do about that? There you go. That has been refreshed. Completely ignore it. Alright, let's get this going in the background. I'll stop my background music since this is running. Hi, baby. How's League going? Are you winning? Are you winning, my love? I hope so. You're gonna be cooked for sure, you know it? Oh, I doubt that. You're not gonna be cooked. You'll be alright. You're sucking and it makes you sad? No! I'm sorry, honey. Well, don't do that. Trying not to? Good, 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 good. Keep up the good work. Keep trying. Alright, so let's switch on over to the game. Welcome back. We're back with more. See, I've got my girlfriend down there on the bed. Do I go snuggle with her first thing? I think I do. We snuggle. It's so cool what you did for Kaya. It was nothing. It's always cool to help new witches to find themselves. I can't wait to see what she makes of her powers. I just hope the old witches don't grind her down too much. It's like they forget what it's like to be firstly ascended. I guess many old witches see newcomers as a nuisance. I sometimes get them. A witch can be so lost in their own objectives that anything extra becomes baggage. In any case, losing one's mortality shouldn't make you forfeit your humanity too. Plus, there's lots to be learned from new witches. Will you vote for Scattering Adana then? I'd like to, yeah. I'm not really sure what I'd do with more power, and it's always fun and heartwarming to welcome more sisters. Yeah, I feel you. You did not have this option when you played? Oh, did you not wind up with grief? Well, so I think actually from what I understand is that when you're sealing your packs with the behemoth, I'm spacing on their name right now. I believe it's the Water Pact. If you choose Romance, I think it kind of automatically picks Greeth at least if you succeed in helping her get rid of her behemoth. To my understanding, that's how it goes. I don't know for certain, though. Alright, let's invite my friends over. Look at me!
Smash.
Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since the three of us got together. I don't know why we didn't do this, I don't know, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet magic life can get so chaotic sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the two of you together. Tell me about some adventure I missed. I took Jasmine hunting once. What? Really? Oh my, she did, and never again, I tell you. Jasmine really would make a fine demon hunter. That Sanddweller didn't stand a chance. Jasmine planted some magical seeds into the dunes, and in a matter of minutes, boom! A big fucking vine emerged out of the white sand, strangling the demon. It was horrible. I only had to slice that fucker's throat. The stench of blood. Ugh. I don't know how you do it, Dahlia. Then she spent the whole evening building a grave for the worm. It was beautiful, though, wasn't it? I would have loved to have been there. I missed you so much. Me too. My first order of business will be to ban fucking Exile so we can all go on adventures again. Are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the Coven is going to be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader, but playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Idana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided, though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? Well, about that, I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I'm with Dahlia on this. I just met with Patrice, and after putting some thought into it, we decided we'll support Dahlia during the campaign. Fuck yes! What, Patrice too? Are my views so wrong that all my friends are uniting against me? Not wrong, but Dahlia's program suits our needs better. That's a euphemism for your siding with the old hags. So you looked it up and you didn't really get any proper answers. Of course, not going to tell me anything unless you want to know your thought process. Spoilers, but you still have questions after the answers. Interesting. But I'm not an old hag. Doesn't that count for something? I believe that the old witches are using you to whitewash the power they exert over the Coven. I'm not in cahoots with anyone, I swear. We didn't say that. But let's acknowledge that your program is pretty convenient for the old lot. Maybe that's just an indicator of how sensible my program is, don't you think? Yeah, sensible and retrograde. Hey, friends, let's take it easy. Why don't we deal with this the way it was intended? We have many debates and campaign actions ahead to prove our points. No need to get bloody right here, right now. Sure. Yeah, we'd better. So this is it, huh? I'm afraid there won't be any more friendly get-togethers until we solve the shit out of this. Let's get to work. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Let's all do our best. Alright, Patrice, Dahlia, let's get this going. Fortuna, let's rule this universe together. That's the spirit. Is this a winning team or what? Your energy has won us half the race already. Froggy, how was your stream? I saw you were playing earlier. How are you? Let's get right to it. How are you feeling, Fortuna? Excited, eager to start. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Jasmine? Yeah, we did. Yeah, and how did she take it? It was intense, but I believe we're fine. You okay? Got munchies? Grabbing chips and dips? Hell yeah! What kind of chips? What kind of dip? Really? Yeah, I don't know. We've been through worse. This is but another rough patch. We're bound to clash from time to time. It's the price of friendship when immortal. Eventually, this will become just another memory to rehash while getting high in her garden. Cool ranch and cream cheese, herb and garlic. Ooh. That sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. It's okay. I have this huge... I have a big old 1.5 liter thing of chocolate milk right here with me that I'm still working my way through. And it is delicious. Good to hear. Okay, do you want to take the lead, Dahlia? I've got you. Let's do this. What's the plan? Let's go out there and start spreading the wonders of our program. Don't you think it'll be better if we strategize a bit first? What is there left to plan? Everything? I'm more the kind of witch that works with her gut. That's alright. It's a great asset to have a leader with sharp instincts. But do you mind if I take care of the most boring analytical parts? Okay, I understand. The floor is yours. I say we analyze our opponents first, then I'll interview you two to see where we stand on the main issues. After that, we can review our program. Once we get to something solid, we should schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. How does that sound? Smart, you're right. Hi, Sanders. Yes, I have a huge thing of chocolate milk, and it's delicious. I'm ready. Good. First of all, to check we're all up to speed. Fortuna, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the Coven? You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? Yes, I'm sorry. Dahlia, you didn't explain your program to my sister when you asked her to join you? No, but that's what we're going to do now, right? The fundamental question was if she wanted to support my campaign. That's on me. It's my fault for getting into all this without asking. Okay. Allow me to explain in any case. There are 5 key directives that keep our coven's cogs churning. As I said, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Make good note of them. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the coven, how we determine who's at fault and as such. It's also the executive branch where the coven is going and how we deal with major events. Until now, we've had runic judgment, which basically consisted of Idonna consulting with the gods and us blindly swallowing whatever she fed us. Now we have law enforcement. That is how the coven punishes anyone who did something wrong or forbidden as determined by judgment. Right now, as you are well aware, we send infractors to exile for a variable amount of time, depending on the severity of their actions. Can our slogan be, "Fuck you, exile"? Very punk, it may work. Just kidding. Next is forbidden arts. That's how we deal with perilous magic and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, etc. The current directive is that when the coven determines that something could put our community at risk, we ban it. Let me tell you, the Age of Fear is about to end. Then there's mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and, as traditionally put, other lesser beings. Lesser beings as in animals or any life form that doesn't have access to magic, actually. Fuck that term, by the way. Idonna determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated at witches' convenience. Did you know that Idonna wanted to cause World War III on Earth? What? Why? To harvest energy from mortals? Piece of shit! I'm so happy that she's dead. Fucking bastard. We still have a celebration pending to send her off to hell. You bet. Last item. Witch duties. That defines what obligations members have to the coven. Right now we have those obnoxious quarterly controls Idonna imposed on us to check on our progress. You skip them thanks to exile, but damn if they haven't been a pain in the ass. Also, should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. Imagine the strain that puts on many of our sisters. I would have gladly done my homework in exchange for freedom, though. I know, but still. Luckily, the controls are suspended until after the elections, and many of us are hoping they'll be cancelled forever. You bet they will be. Nice! That's all 5 of them, right? Yes. But for these elections, there's an additional critical point to the race. What to do with Idonna's corpse. Oh, right. The coven is divided between devouring her, making the 100 members that we are right now become more powerful, or scattering her remains throughout the cosmos so that more witches can ascend, making the coven more diverse. There's no actual dilemma here, though. I wouldn't eat that bitch's corpse even if you baked her into a chocolate cake. We need to open our doors to more witches. Let's turn Idonna into something good. Alright, understood. Don't have strong opinions about it. Whatever you think is best. Anyway, internalize these issues, take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Okay. Humans, lesser beings, yep, this is a fantasy world. Sporting mortals is crazy, they're sentient. Yeah, well, when you're immortal, you tend not to think about that. Done? Done. Good. Let's start dissecting our rivals then. Here's the intel I gathered on Jasmine. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest medieval and ancient witches, but not so alien as us contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lunacies. I don't really know what those are either. Oh yeah, sorry, you're not even from Earth to begin with. What? Huh?
Smash, 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 smash.
Not only is Dahlia like a tall Amazon goddess, she's attractive as all hell, has an awesome personality, but she's an alien to top it off? The thing is, Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal revision of Adonis, removing the most tyrannical of mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from many duties of the fear of failure. Our program to achieve this is, judgment will be formed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with a system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister who will have the coven's interests in mind, and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Adonis' corpse so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. Sure. I'm impressed, Patrice. That's some amazing work. Thank you. Now tell me, what can we do against this program? I trust that everyone will see how our approach is far superior. And if not, we'll make up for it by showing spirit. I mean, spirit is important, yes, but we need some strategies to have the upper hand dialectically. Fortuna, any ideas? What do you think is the best strategy to undermine Jasmine's program? These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use our privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She can be extremely cunning. That's what I'm most afraid of. You're right to be on guard, yeah. Fortuna? What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? Her apparent innocence and frailty. Parent, huh? I see where you're going with this. She has this quality that makes anyone want to protect and support her. Yeah, even though she's tough as nails. Yeah, I can see how she could become a saint-like figure, an innocent martyr that is devoted to her coven. Nothing but goodwill for her sisters. Let's follow Saint Jasmine. Something like that, yeah. Now, to her flaws. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Combat. She's just not made for action. Well, I don't know if there will be a lot of opportunities during this campaign to show one's might, but yes, duly noted. What do you say, Fortuna? What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? She worries too much about appearances. So if we manage to dig up some dirt on her, we're sure to break her composure. It'll be good to do some investigating and see if we can find something to throw her off her game. Good to know. Nothing untrue, though. That's my line in the sand. Gotcha. I feel so bad doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same about Dahlia, no doubt. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Dahlia, focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. You're overthinking it. I've got this, team. Damn, you're cool. Shall we move on to Capressa? What? Who the hell's Capressa? Oh right, that old log is running for leader too. No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me, who she is already. Come on. Capressa, the historian witch, the eldest witch in our coven. She precedes even Idana. Capressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory. All events are registered inside her tree rings. Damn! The thing is that she's always played a secondary role in the coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently, Capressa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the coven. So for the first time, she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Idana left them. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Idana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction of the coven. Wow! Buck Capressa! Buck her indeed. Buck her program, in any case. I know Capressa personally. She is very kind and helpful, but yes, no one wants the ghost of Idana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Capressa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. But what I'm more afraid of is that depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Capressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Capressa and keep her in check, it all should be alright, I think. Actually, I believe it's good that she's running. From the warfare point of view, it's the best case scenario for us. Divide and conquer. If the conservative side is split between Capressa and Jasmine, we can easily emerge as the dominant force. Wow, your experience as a warrior witch is going to come in handy. We warrior witches aren't all about smashing things, you know. You need brains to take on the most challenging forces of the cosmos. You have my respect. Don't underestimate Dahlia, Patrice. I won't. Anyway, I think we are ready to get into Dahlia's program now. You want to take 5? I'm good. Fortuna, how are you? Let's get this over with already. Alright. Go ahead, Dahlia. Okay, hear this. Judgment by referendum. Enforcement, none. Fuck that. I say we go for amicable resolution. Forbidden arts, none. Fuck prohibitions. Let's invest in educating our sisters so we're all aware of the risks and rewards. Mortal affairs, fuck mortals. What? Sorry, I got carried away with the fuck thing. I say we cut all ties with mortals. We are way too privileged to be messing with people's lives. Just leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Gotcha. Witch duties, magical tax. This is the true game changer. Have every member of the coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. Oh, hi Gargan. Thank you for the hydrate. That could be a pretty powerful asset for the coven, yeah. And that's it. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? You forgot about the hottest topic, what to do with Idana's corpse. We scatter the shit out of that abomination of a leader, of course. Witchhood is so precious. We should open the doors for more women to become witches. Gotcha. So, honest feedback? Of course, shoot. You are betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. Why aim for less? I feel you, but our opponents are going to pick us apart. Better to stay ahead and do our own self-analysis. Gotcha. Fortuna, what would you say is the best strategy to counter Dahlia's stance? Expose or deny that. Faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Yeah, that's probably what our rivals will go for. They'll most likely say that the ideal community Dahlia wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. Let them try. I know we can inspire everyone to wish for an ideal community. I hope you're right. Let's change gears. What about our strengths? I'm definitely the strongest candidate. Oh yeah? In what sense? In the literal one. Okay, good to know. Should it all end in a battle royale? In all seriousness, it's hard to think about one's own virtues. I know. Fortuna, you know her well. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. Yeah, if this were a popularity contest, she'd have the upper hand. I'm sure our campaign will kick off with a lot of momentum. Our rivals can't hope to defeat us on any revolutionary grounds. They'll have to overplay their intelligence and mysticism to get a bite of Dahlia's cake. Anyway, what about her weaknesses? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? She's very impulsive, impatient, gets angry easily. Green when it comes to debating politics or philosophy. Very radical, lacks diplomacy. She's very impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. What? I'm kidding. They will likely try to provoke you during the debates. If you lose your cool, the Coven is sure to question your ability to lead. I know, I'll be strong. Alright, we're all up to speed with the plan and situation now. Should we go out there and start kicking some political ass? Well, I say now we take a moment to reevaluate our program. After this self-analysis, we might find some aspects we could adjust to increase our chances. Okay, what would you change? Before we even start, I won't budge regarding the judgment system. Referendum is the way to go. Also, I'm extremely proud of the magical tax. Yeah, that's a very interesting one, asking for a percentage of the magical output of every member of the Coven. It'll open the door to attempt some ambitious projects. That much energy from so many witches will be a tremendous asset to work with. I'm super excited about forging a massive sword to slay cosmic horrors. Oh, Dahlia. Provided the referendum approves of that. Of course. Fortuna, based on what we've studied so far, what do you think could improve from Dahlia's program? Law enforcement. These are the current stances. Jasmine wants to set up a system of warnings leading to expulsion. Caprezza wants to keep exile as punishment, and Dahlia advocates for amicable agreement. What do you think would be the best system for law enforcement? Damn, this is actually kind of tough. Let's ponder this. Jasmine's solution of letting witches accumulate strikes and in the event they fail to behave, expelling them from the Coven seems quite humane. It's not a bad idea. It doesn't rob anyone of their freedom, and the ultimate punishment is like ultimate freedom, actually. If you don't fit in here, just find a Coven to match your philosophy or stay independent. On the other hand, it's exploitable. Witches will be able to cross the line several times without any consequences before they gather too many strikes. And then they'll be trapped into behaving ideally or losing membership. In any case, it's not like they can just go and kill another witch. The magical pact stands above our warning system. The warnings allow for mischief, but I guess it's tolerable. Not all witches are going to be ill-willed. I believe in all of our sisters, but I wouldn't mind giving them warnings if they lose sight of what's good for us. Try to come up with a new option. I have troubled feelings towards punishment as a method of enforcing the law. I don't like the idea of keeping law and order through fear. On the other hand, we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Send bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Not that, but hey, that may be an idea. What about community service? Elaborate. Instead of expelling members, or God forbid send them into exile, we could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of the infraction. Tending other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers, whatever is needed, really. That may not be a bad idea. I don't know if it'll look childish or weak in the eyes of some witches, but it'll benefit the community in the long run, that's for sure. I'm not against it if you trust it'll improve our program. Alright. What do you think would be the best system for law enforcement? Amicable resolution is just not realistic. I think community service is going to be the best one. That's fine. Yep, okay. I'm happy with this program. That settles it then. Now, take a minute to look at our program, internalize it, believe it, make it yours. Dahlia, you're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole coven. I'm ready for anything. We're gonna need to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. A slogan! Finally, something fun. It's been fun all the way for me so far. You're really enjoying yourself behind that commander pose, huh? You bet. I got one. Power in numbers. It's good. I'd say it suits you. What do you say, Fortuna? Any ideas for a slogan? Oh, that's funny. I like a real sisterhood. Very loaded. I like it. Loaded how? It implies that what Adana built wasn't a real sisterhood, but it doesn't insult her directly. Ooh, I like that. I'd be happy to insult her directly too, but this is super elegant. Works for me. Plus, sisterhood is a beautiful word. Yeah. Yes, let's make sisterhood our flag. Perfect. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. What for? It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster with Dahlia's face. We'll send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces like temples or cosmic markets. That's a great idea. I'm in. Do we know any cool artists? Fortuna, I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose a nice poster for our friends? Are you sure? I don't... Yes! Make a poster for me, Fortuna. Please? Come on, you're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist juices. Oh, what the hell. Here we go. I'm perfectly normal at this moment. Fuck.
Smash. 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 Smash.
Not. No.
I I swear I'm perfectly normal about this woman. I swear. Thank you for the budget pipe, babe. Hmm. Oh, what sound redeem? The budget pipe? It went off. It made sound. I'm perfectly normal about this 1.6 down. Listen. I swear I'm... Okay, no, I can't swear. That'd be an outright... That'd be a lie. I'm... Fuck! But, like, you can understand, though, right? Like, look at her. Just look at her. Fuck! Okay, so that's weird. I definitely heard the budget. I heard the cardboard too, the budget pipe. However, the Metal Gear sound did not play, so I don't know what's up with that. Stuff just keeps breaking or not wanting to work, god damn it. I am pressing yes. Can confirm she's not normal about hot lemon. Hey. There is no need to call me out like that. Shush. Quite a definition of normal. Hold on, so now I'm curious because I definitely heard the budget pipe. Why is that out of stock? I don't have it on a cooldown, do I? I shouldn't. Okay, so that worked. But that one doesn't. Why does that one not work? They're through the same program. What about this one? Those are through sound alerts. Why are they not working? Try this one. It has nothing to do with the volume sounds because I've never touched those. And because even if it was, it would still, sound alerts would still say in the chat that it played it. And it's not. God damn it. Why must things not work? So the budget pipe works, the knocking works.
Goose.
Goose works. That doesn't. Why? Why? That doesn't. And that doesn't. Only 3 of them work. What the fuck? That's really annoying, actually. Why did... I'm gonna have to spend some serious time on sound alerts. Or I'm just gonna have to move everything over to Blur. Look at all those skulls. I love skulls. Should I give it another try? Are you kidding? It's perfect. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm going to keep one in my workshop forever. I'm so ready to win this. Finally. Honestly, I'm not really cut out for politics. It's too much work. I feel you. Anything for our sisters, though. Thank you so much for your help, Fortuna. You too, Patrice. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Likewise. Please wait here. You, Inya, will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? No, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more, though. Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you are extremely lucky. You, Inya, is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much, but everything is going to be alright. I must go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Oh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. I hope Ava and Patrice managed to get back home okay. This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility. Gravity feels different too, lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. This trembling, this isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. I love you already. Oh, your person? Nice. Relax, I'm here to look after you. You are from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Deer? Very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes, congratulations. You ascended. Please, don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. Hey, let's go! Greeth is here. Whoa, hold on. Why is there a timer on that? Why does that say 32 cycles left? What the fuck do you mean by 32 cycles? Excuse me? Ready to take over the universe? Commander Patrice, what's the situation? Everything is set to go. Election Day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. Oh, okay. First of all, thank you so much for your help, Greeth. Sure, happy to assist. I'm sorry for the interrogation earlier, but never in her mortal or witch life have I known Fortuna to fall for anyone. I needed to check what your deal was. No problem. Did I pass? You both seem equally self-absorbed, so I guess you won't clash much. Oh, fuck. Damn, sick burn on your own sister, Patrice. Fuck. Really feeling the sisterly love right now. Hey, what does that mean? Just teasing. Enjoy yourselves. Greeth is the fucking best. Can't believe you two are hitting it off. You sure this wasn't your setup from the very beginning? I'm not that cunning. I'm just happy that two of my favorite witches got together. No, Dahlia! I wanted to be with you, though! Fuck! I'm sure you'll make each other grow in formidable ways. I'm sure planning on exploiting having a soothsaying girlfriend. What did I get myself into? I'm kidding. It's you who inspires me, not your cards. Oh, Greeth. Him. Let's focus, team. Oops, sure. How are you feeling, Dahlia? About to explode! Got too much pent-up energy. Just set some objectives for me and I will obliterate them. Metaphorically, I hope. Metaphorically, mainly, yes, but I'm ready to take down a dozen demons if necessary, too. Haha, good to know. Let's get to work then. We're going to check the vibe of the Coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the Coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings of our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Spreadsheet sorcery? That's some high-level magic. This will be a pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Coven's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put in some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. Absolutely, I've been preparing myself for the race by doing some reading about the history of the Coven and the different factions. I'm not just muscle. That's good. Fortuna, as the oracle of the team, you'd better take responsibility and do some studying too. Since I know you're not a people person, I wrote a quick guide for you. Luckily for you, your sister is one of the Coven's archivists. I already wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go and do some studying. Whoa, thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we're going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there being exiled and all, so you're going to be in charge of the team management from this point on. Shouldn't it be someone more prepared than me? We're all going to be busy heading out for events, gathering support, or whatever's needed. We need someone tracking all of our efforts and assigning tasks so we can better focus on our mission without worrying about schedules. You are extremely intelligent and have sharp instincts. I have zero doubts that you'll do an excellent job. You've got this, Fortuna. Okay, sure, I'm ready. Whatever it takes. You just keep track of the vote intention and try to redirect our efforts towards increasing our vote count, as in promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, or even harvesting energy for your decks should it become necessary for any reason. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. Wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework. Do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure! No! Fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, that's too good. Patrice! What? It works. Trust me. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? No, ma'am. I'm ready to support you all to the finish line. She's so vulgar. Just a touch. Just a touch. Let's get out there already. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Fortuna. Ooh! While I was charting a dark matter cloud for the Coven, I met with the corpse of a witch that was clutching an object of power. Since they lost their will, they didn't mind letting me have it. Here. A sympathy stone. It's a special object of power that will amplify the efforts of whoever's trying to help you. Oh, wow! Thank you, Patrice. Just wet a brush with some freshly brewed sage infusion and write down the names of your allies on it. I'll do it immediately. I love it. Thank you. I got you. So basically, this charm will render the task you assign us more effective. Got it. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, task. Interesting. So the other political opponent wants to meet with me. That'll be an interesting conversation for sure. Actually, sending witches in training that still haven't found their calling. So bear in mind how time works in this immortal society. Some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide. The novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. Academics. Witches so absorbed with the mysteries of the cosmos that they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They are one of the most, if not the most, prestigious demographics since they're constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them as the biggest elder representation in this race. In fact, Capressa is one of them, so she may have a slight advantage in this front. Sowing or distilling dark matter, you name it. They pride themselves on providing. Without them, we'd all lose many comforts, to be honest. Producers and academics have an almost symbiotic relationship. Producers fund academics' endless research, and in exchange they reap the latest techniques for furthering the exploitation of this universe. Jasmine is one of them, so she'll have the upper hand of this demographic. Producers have historically felt underappreciated and overworked. To cater to them, increase their quality of life and relevance. Warriors. Hunters, guardian soldiers specialize in all kinds of combat and cosmic warfare. They keep us safe, provide rare materials from demons and other dangerous beings. They also craft weapons. It's the hardest group to belong to as it's a very demanding occupation. We rarely count a dozen in our coven. Dolly is one of them, and she'll have their undying support no matter what. Warriors are extremely loyal, so unless something exceptional happens, they're going to be on Dolly's side. Explorers. These witches continuously chart the cosmos. Explorers scout new locations, discover new sources of energy and materials, and keep us informed of the latest events around every galaxy. They're usually too busy to mess with politics, so anything goes for them as long as it doesn't hinder their endeavors. Strategy guide, they're pretty easy. Throw them a bone here and there and they'll support us, although the same goes for the other parties too. Oracles. Shouldn't have to tell you about the oracles since they're your lot. They also happen to be the most reclusive of all witches, so you're not really a community per se. Oracles are the least abundant faction in our coven since one can't choose to be an oracle. The only way in is for the cosmos to choose for you to become one. Oracles with their premonitions and hunches usually play a supportive role counseling any witches who is at the crossroads. In reality, what you are is a sisterhood's therapist. Strategy guide, this demographic is unpredictable. I don't know if it's worth investing time in catering to oracles, although if you do, I bet you could sway them easily just out of sympathy. Read all the analysis. Academics. So absorbed with the mystery that they really do anything beyond studying. Right, let's talk to Capressa. Hello, I am Capressa. Nice to meet you. Welcome, I am Fortuna. Nice to meet you too. I'd like to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. Why me? I'm not the one running. Oh, I know, but you're one of the major players in these elections. A driving force, as Adana would put it. Adana often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses. Main reason I decided to pay you a visit, to keep me in check, to form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants were more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now I see that Adana's fear was unfounded, a product of her decaying mind. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. What? Why? You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dolly, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things such as the need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. But without feelings, how can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in these universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind precisely because of this lack of human beings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, my intellect is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. The basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are devourer of worlds, and we, the plants, are their healers. I'm going to take care of you, no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader? Integrity. Oh, I know what you mean, but in all the millennia I've been around, I found it to be quite the idealistic concept. What is integrity? Is it to have a strong moral values? But how are those values defined to begin with? Does integrity respond to the values of the community or those of the individual? What happens when those values conflict with someone else's? I've seen integrity redefined over and over, both inside and outside this coven. There's one other quality that's always immutable and true, though. Selflessness. That's the most important trait in a leader. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existences. A leader deprived of all that is just an automata. And what's the problem with that? A leader needs drive, a vision. They need to take risks and gamble with the future of a whole community. Yes, you put your trust in a leader because you believe in the change that they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointing an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see, so that's why you and your sisters value over stability. I'm afraid human-born witches are like that. Yes, thank you. You've helped me to understand our coven better. Good luck with the race. Good luck to you too. Dahlia's back. Let's make a new card. Hmm. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Challenge an opponent's program. Going to challenge. Whoop. Going to challenge an opponent's program. Going to challenge Capressa. Challenge the quarterly controls. Dear Fortuna, I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time to visit. Oh, alright, let's bring Thea over. Hi, Thea. Hello again, Fortuna. Thank you so much for coming. What's this about an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a matter of weeks. So, the Arbitrage Office had to intervene to minimize casualties and, above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat no matter what the sculptors offer. Should you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there is someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me and by extension to the Arbitrage office. Maybe you'll be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the Jade Sculptors to save their skin. We need to bring some order into this chaos. Very well. I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. Thank you so much. Oh, no, thank you. You'll be contributing to the restoration of peace. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zero, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there's something that your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that'll be all. Something to confess? No way. Protocol. Okay, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Bye. Bye, Thea. Witch of Entropy and Decay. One of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read the entropy in any system, no matter whether it's a machine, a community, building, an astral body, or even an idea. Basically, one can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Maybe she can help us find a weak spot in our opponent's strategies. Okay. Come to me with you and you decide what's best. You Miss Minaka, Head of Explorers. Not a real position in the Coven, it's an honorary title she got from the rest of the Explorers, which may be even more important than an official designation. More often than not, Minaka roams the outer edges of the known universe, mapping every star on the planet. She even developed a shape-shifting aura that keeps track of any changes to any astral body that the Coven has charted in real time. Oh! Well, that's cool. Just recently, Minaka came back to the Coven because of the elections. If we can get her on our side, we can easily win the confidence of every Explorer Witch in the Coven. We already almost have all the Explorers anyway, but I like it. Excellent. Things are progressing smoothly so far. Ooh, Kaya! Absolutely. Let's see Kaya again. Oh my god! I love the spice bottles! That's so cute! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love her design! Welcome back. How are you doing? Very good, very good. Yeah? Yes, way better than I expected, to be honest. Oh, what the fuck? Why is that working now? It wasn't working earlier. Sound alerts, you pissed me off. Hi, Nor. Took me a while to realize I wasn't dreaming, but once I connected with what magic is and how I can interact with the cosmos, I feel unstoppable. I've never felt this alive. I'm so happy for you. It's thanks to you that I got this far this quick. What you read in the cards for me, it profoundly affected me. Your words have been fueling my passion for the cosmic arts. So much that I've had praise from the whole Coven, including the Elders. They say they've never seen someone as promising as me in the whole history of the Coven. Oh wow, that's big. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. I can never repay what you've done for me. Actually, about that, I'd like to join your party, please. I'll do anything, grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. Be thrilled to have you. You won't regret it. I'm going to do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Apparently she's been funding a group of academics research what it really entail for our powers if we all devoured Adana. And... wow! Son of a bitch! Hi, Froggy. I don't know what's going on with the sound alerts. Some of them work, some of them don't. Like, I wonder if sound alerts imposed a random cooldown on it. There shouldn't be. But that'd be the only thing that makes sense, because just had one go off that didn't work before, but it worked now, but then realistic knocking that you tried to redeem worked earlier, but now isn't working when you do it. I'll have to look and see if there's some arbitrary cooldown in sound alerts. That sucks. Alright. Bring Junreisha back. Your boy was being a derp? I'm sorry. Good day to you too. It's not just a matter of what to do with it on his corpse. Dahlia's program is sincerely naive. I totally misread your judgment. Well, I'm sorry you're not a fan of our plan, but it's the coven that will decide what kind of community they want to live in. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you. Whoa, coming on strong. Came all this way just to declare war? Yes. Super. Can forget about getting any votes from the academics, and then I'll start working on the other factions. What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck is that? Alright, let's bring in a new witch. Who are you? It's quite the look. Alright. I'm a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'm so sorry to hear that. I should first tell you the nature of the conflict, and for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about our culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the Jade Sculptors? Not much. Please educate me. Specialized in dialoguing with precious stones. I'm not gonna believe it, I'm tired. Oh, Froggy. And some of their potentials and carve out any of them into magnificent magnetical tools. The most powerful stone is Jade, the cornerstone of all our power. We all our might to the pact we sealed with the Jade Monks. I thought they weren't able to achieve witchhood. Oh no, the Jade Monks are the two largest Jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to our founding members, and they carved them into what they are today. We worship them, and in exchange they guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a Jade Witch back to the Jade Monks, we can be born again, but as mortal, retaining our memories but not our powers. The reborn must remain there in our temple to humbly serve the living witches of our coven. That's very interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time to explain it. Now that you know how we function, you can understand the root of this conflict. I found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk Waterfalls. So thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. But our sisters consider this to be heresy. They claim that the purity of jade must be preserved. But I suspect they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a minority I must say, tried to defend the virtue of imbuing jade with metals. However, they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. That sounds awful. That's why we need your help, and I'm aware of how risky it is to particular at the moment, but hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Let's hear it. Research many covens to see who'd be the best suited to give us asylum, and yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And I happen to know that you're in the middle of some elections too. So, invite me and my 9 sisters to coven and we will all vote for you in the upcoming elections. Also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for all your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know that jade sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in and we will all be safe. Please, I beg you. So we were requested by we were told by the Arbiter to not engage in conflict. Any aid we provide must be humanitarian. Bringing them into the coven and protecting them is not necessarily conflict. We're not fighting. And we'd be essentially giving them asylum, which I feel is humanitarian aid. Oh, this is tough. Fuck. Let me take a sip of my chalky milk. Maybe it'll help me decide. What do we think, chat? Do we bring them in and take the votes? Or do we bring them in but do not take the votes? You screwed up with this? How so, JD? How did you screw up? Whoa. You say accept no votes. Nor says go for it. I'll find out. So accepting and saying they don't need to vote, is that what you chose, JD? Or is this a different option from what you chose? So this is the one that you chose. Hmm. I'm gonna take the votes. Hmm. This is not going well for me. I feel like I keep making all the wrong choices. Let's see what this is about. Written in a whole other language. Hello. You're so pretty. Oh, hello. Paste glyphs under my tongue. Oh, it worked. I can understand you. Yes. This must be one of the most extraordinary powers of display I've ever seen. Thank you. Should we try this conversation again? Very well. Where was it? Oh, yes. I have the power to destroy your party. Wow! Off to an aggressive start. A funny way of showing support. Need to ascertain that you have what it takes to lead. What do you propose? Going to offer you the opportunity to sabotage your rival's efforts. Already studied them and I know how to suffocate their momentum. Just say the word and they are done. Should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer this very same deal to them. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't answer me yet. This is a test after all. So I want you to take your time and ponder how you will act in this scenario. So let's see if I've understood you. You are threatening to destroy us if we don't choose to destroy our opponents. I believe it's a bit more nuanced than that. Your rivals may reject the offer too. Do you trust that your sisters to play as fair as you will? I see. So do you get off on this kind of stuff, or what's the deal with you? Give it some thought. I am not bluffing. I need to try transforming our coven to assess if it can stand the test of entropy. Take your time. Summon me when you are ready to make a choice. Do not choose, and I will make the choice for you. Well then. Okay, alright, let's bring in this person. Whoa! That's a cool design. The sexton and all that. Oh my god, I love that. It's an honor to meet with the head of the Explorers. I'm no head of anything, dear. The rest of the Explorers like to call me that, but it's just an affectionate way of calling me old. I know many witches hold you in great esteem, not only Explorers. Well, I mentored a lot of them. I understand their daughterly love, but there's no such thing as a head leader or chief of Explorers. In any case, I'm sure you have a lot of pull among them. I won't deny that. My work carries more weight than I'd like. But that's not something I sought out. I'd never brandish that love as a tool for command. Anyway, enough about me. I've always wanted to meet you. Did you know I was planning on paying you a visit right before you were exiled? Oh, yeah. At the time, we were looking for an oracle to help us design a plan to travel inside a black hole. Whoa! I would have loved to be part of that. Well, unfortunately, that project was cancelled after we lost a young explorer to the black hole. The oracle that was helping us at the time told us she wasn't dead, but transported to a different era, and that we'd probably never see her again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe with you on our side it would have gone differently. We'll never know, I guess. Look at me, talking about myself again. I'm so sorry. Let's focus on the present, or you could have me telling more stories until the end of the race. It's quite alright. So you're visiting every candidate. How's that going so far? It keeps getting harder and harder. I'm not just visiting the candidates, but also their advisor and other team members, and I just love you all too much. The future's going to be bright no matter who wins. Pity we have to compete to begin with. I know, it must be hard on you. You, Jasmine, and Dahlia are pretty close, yeah? My true family, I'd say. I hope this race makes you even closer after the dust settles. Me too. I wish I could have enjoyed some quiet time with my loved ones before getting thrown back into witch society this hard. We rarely choose our struggles. Why don't you stay out of it if the race is this hard on you? I should have, shouldn't I? But I guess I do care about the fate of this coven. That's why I have to make sure it's our program we move forward with. Ah, the clash of friendship and conviction. So tell me, is there a way to count on your support? So that's a good sign. It's not that there's something specific you can do to get my vote, but yours is the only party with an oracle in it. I'm curious about that. So it's not rude to ask. I'd like to experience your divination. Specifically, how it may benefit the everlasting task of charting this universe. What did you have in mind? A simple request. Tell me about somewhere I haven't been. Not so simple, considering you're famous for having been everywhere. Everywhere known, at least. I guess there's no harm in writing up a place for him in heart. I'll play it safe. I accept your challenge. Well, you're right. It is a challenge. Fair enough. It's alright. I can deliver. Let's ask my deck for somewhere you haven't been. Hold tight to that excitement while I shuffle my deck and connect with what you felt the first time you visited an uncharted place. There's a naturally formed icosahedron the size of Everest in orbit around Jupiter between its 5th and 6th moon. Earth's solar system has been mapped ad nauseam. I'm not going to find anything among the moons of any planet there. As I said, only one way to find out. Very well. I'll revisit our boring old solar system once more just for you. I hope it's worth my time. I'm sure it will be. Oh shit! Hi, Tony. Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! Hello, hello! Thank you so much for joining! How was the rest of your stream? What's up? I don't know why that alert was so delayed, but it's there. We got it. We got there in the end. But oh my goodness, how was the rest of your stream? How did it go? In a naturally formed icosahedron to top it up? I'll believe it when I see it. What you just did, it's something else. I'm leaving immediately to explore. Can't wait to hear back from you. May or may not have taken cover behind a car and surprised Fallout faced me when it blew me up. So having a blast. Outstanding. I love that for you. I'm glad you're having such a good time. We are currently in the middle of a politics race. And I'm not doing great, I'm gonna be honest. Send her on that job. No, she won't do very good at that. Let's instead... Hmm. Yep, we'll go against that for now. You're loving the survival experience? Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Gonna eat your late dinner while you vibe my astral politics? That really is what this is, isn't it? Just astral politics. You won the race in an interesting way? Well, hey, that's good, JD. I'm glad you managed to win. I feel like I'm not doing so hot right now. Almost halfway through the time frame, and it's not looking good. It's not looking great. Let's see my mentor again. Yuenya. Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you, you've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried exile would have consumed you. But you not only overcame this unfair punishment, you came out of it full of power. Happy to see you too, Master. So I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way, right? Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. I totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe, but I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile. Don't think I'll ever fully heal from this. It's been too much, Master. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to live through. No one to talk to. Eventually I started to hallucinate. I tried to escape my mind through fiction, substances, even pain. But no matter the stimulus, when in isolation, you grow numb to it all. Memory becomes a mirage, not a single landmark in time to allow you to differentiate one day from another. It's been endless, and at the same time, I can barely remember it. The only thing remaining is a sandwich that I need to figure out how to outlive. Oh, Fortuna. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm here for you, and I'm going to help you find your peace. Thank you. What about the behemoth you summoned? What? It was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course, I was going to notice. I don't regret using it. Of course, I'm happy you did. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. Huh? Hold on. Pause. Hold the fuck up. What?
NANI?!
Well, no, like, obviously, I know my mentor gave us, like, we were taught the spell at some point or another, but be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. That implies that our mentor always knew we would use it. Oh, God, that... No, it's not even just desperate times and all that, nor this... So, the character we play as Fortuna belongs to a sect among the witches known as oracles. Which means our mentor would have been an oracle, because the only way someone is brought in as an oracle is if the cosmos accepts them, and provides a vision to another oracle. Oracles are seers, soothsayers. They read the ley lines of the cosmos and predict futures or try to understand outcomes in pasts and presents and futures. Which means that our mentor here, Uenya, taught us the song to summon Obramar the Behemoth because she knew that we would need it to summon him in the future. Oh, fuck. Oh, this just got so deep so fast. Oh my fucking god. That's crazy. Just this one sentence alone pretty much just broke my mind for a second. Oh my fucking god. It's like, this is huge. This is actually huge right now. Holy fuck. This changes the whole narrative. It flips the story on its head, pretty much. Because that means that we were always going to get exiled, so that we would always be so alone and so tired of the exile that we would summon a behemoth. Holy shit. What the fuck? Nothing that has happened was circumstance or chance. Every part of it was meant to happen. Oh my god! What? Hey, holy shit. Okay. Fuck. Oh, this just made my... Oh, this just sent my little lore brain into a fucking spiral. But it's not, Nor. Time is actually much more akin to a river. That has, not just any river though, a river that has several branch-offs that feeds other directions. Because timelines constantly converge and separate. But if you go down the river with a set path in mind, you can make yourself go down that pathway. Oh man, this this one sentence just like fucked me up big time. Holy fuck. I wanted you to have the option to break the magical pact. Yes. See, laws are just an agreement between members of a community to have some broad guidelines of what is correct and what not. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come, that the moment you used the Forbidden Song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I no longer your master. That makes me feel kind of sad. Me too. But now we can relax and become something better than mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's gonna be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Fortuna, I am proud of you. You're gonna make me cry. Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor? Whatever. It's been a difficult couple of centuries. I know, my friend, I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics? I want to fix Idana's damage. What damage? To the Coven. I don't know, I want to rob her of something. She deprived me of so much, it'll never be enough. I'm not sure if that's going to get you any closure, but I guess it's good that you might get some hatred out of your system. Can I help you in any way? Can you vouch for us amongst the academics? Gladly. Thank you so much. Now, I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the Coven. I want to see your new deck, please. No, I want to experience it. Okay, but first I should warn you about its true nature. Oh, and what may that be? Idana's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown, I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Idana has always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you and your magical development. I could have guided you better, should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly, plus, I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the Coven? Yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in part why I got into politics, in hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yes. Oh. It's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what card I draw. Very well. Okay, deep breaths. What future do you want to alter? Not the future, if I understood you properly. We can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities. Especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy, times in which nothing of worth seems to happen. I understand. Then, I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Idana took you away from me, and I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. Now you're telling me you have the power to fix it, so let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retroactively. Okay, focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. My utter disrespect for the magical pact that's starting the show! I don't regret it, though. I just wanted to equip you with tools to deal with any situation. I am nothing but grateful for that. Have you been using it? Scarcely. Not since they lifted the ban on visitation, at least. Oh, this is interesting. We just altered the past, but anything that's been observed cannot be affected, so that's why I haven't been using the spell. The cards keep the universe coherent, so I guess I can stop worrying about any kind of butterfly effect destroying the present as we know it. Oh, I already forgot that you just wrote this into our past. It feels so real. Because it happened. This isn't an illusion. We lived through that day. Extraordinary. This is very interesting indeed. Are you going to start using the siphon then? Yes. I feel compelled to do it. Is this your decision or the deck's? Isn't it the same? Maybe. You remember that winter in your cabin when we built a snow golem, and how I cried when he melted away? Oh, good old Graham. Of course I remember. It was part of your automaton arts training. You put a lot of effort into creating him, and once the class was over, you refused to dispel him. So we kept Graham around for the winter. It was just you and me in that cabin with the occasional visitor once in a blue moon. I needed some company that wouldn't be judging me all the time. I never told you about this, but I used to sneak out of bed at night to speak with Graham. Told him all about the life I left behind and how excited and sad I was at the same time now that I'd become a witch. So that's why you couldn't stop crying when the spring took him away. It does make sense. You hadn't shed a single tear since I'd taken you in. But Graham was the first thing you lost as a witch. Must have triggered all the pain you were holding from losing your mortal self and your mortal loved ones. It does make sense in hindsight, yeah. After that, your magical talents really started to shine. I needed to let go. This is so strange. I know you just wrote that with your cards, but I remember it so vividly. So many details. The smells, the temperature, so many sensations. Yeah, me too. It's uncanny. I immediately embraced this new reality. It's not an illusion after all. We really lived through that. It actually happened. This is incredible. Thank you for creating such a valuable memory for us. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Idana was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck. But I'm not scared at all, because I know you. Idana didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Idana had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about what a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Obramar. Wait, you know Abramor? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the Forbidden Song and told many tales about Obramar. But I never got to use the spell myself. Wait, tell me about your mentor and Abramar. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently they had to dispel Abramar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor rarely talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations. But they had to erase their sister out of existence. Look! And and chained Obramar back into the Forbidden Song. I know Obramar isn't happy about that, I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry for everything. But what could they do if the price was too high? In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Obramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? I like him very much. I owe him my life. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anybody. I guess that extra-dimensional beings are just my weak spot. Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove a very powerful sphere for your creations. The 4 elements converge there, after all. Oh my goodness! Akibamaru, hello! Hello, hello, welcome in! Good to see you. How are you tonight? Oh, I hope you're doing well. Oh, Fortuna. Thank you, Yuinya. Okay, tea time is over. Now, you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Come back soon. Found some seizure beans? Benzu beans. Okay. I was very concerned for a second. I'm like, what do you mean, seizure beans? Oh, thank you for the plushie. Don't worry about the seizure beans. I feel like I should worry about the seizure beans. Don't worry about the seizure beans. See, now both of you telling me not to worry about the seizure beans, raising a lot of red flags. Raising a lot of red flags. Totally prescribed, definitely. No one. Damn. Pick your mentor for me. Have to make Caesar beans a routine now. That's culture scene. We don't fuck with that. Why does everybody say that when we agree on something? Because when we agree on something, it's usually detrimental to public health. Just a little genocide. Genghis Khan, probably. Must forgive me for all my condescension. There was, smiting all of my preconceived ideas, the icosahedron floating placidly among the moons of Jupiter. And you were right. Upon closer inspection, there is no doubt it was naturally formed. Taught me how little I still know about this cosmos and how much left I have to explore and re-explore. It made me feel young. You are incredible, Fortuna. Never witnessed such a display of power. Thank you. I've worked with other oracles in the past to aid in our expeditions, but this is something else. See, centuries ago, I built a special orrery that continuously sweeps our charted space and mutates to depict any changes in our universe. Down to the precision of an asteroid, your cute little house does indeed appear there. So, what the evidence points towards so far is either that the orrery is malfunctioning or that the place you sent me to didn't exist before our meeting. But that's impossible, of course. I'd like to further test these capabilities of yours if you don't mind. I'm going to have to start charging him, and this time it's something pretty straightforward. Do you know what this is? No, some sort of puzzle box. It's what was left of Archwitch Kadamia when her coven scattered her remains. Her sisters aren't around anymore, but they trusted Compressor with this contraption, and Compressor trusted me with solving its mystery. This is ancient, even by witch standards. And you would like me to open it as a test? Oh no, that would be an unfair demand. We've been stunned by it for ages now. I like to find a clue as to what it is using your divination. And what do I get in exchange? True, I'm abusing your hospitality at this point, right? I'm beyond impressed by your capabilities. My vote will go to your party for sure. But if you help us with this, I'll do everything in my power to get as many sisters as I can to support your cause. Not because I owe you, but because you and your team would be the right choice. So will you help me, please? Very well, let's take a look at it. Condescension is your favorite condescension. Are you winning, son? Kind of? I may have made a terrible mistake, and it could all go down the drain very quickly. We'll find out. I'm going to ask my deck to put you on the path that'll untangle this mystery. Let's take a look at this artifact's future. Focus on everything you've learned about it, on the countless hours you've spent studying it. You willingly interact with Nora. You've made a terrible mistake. Not wrong. Only a behemoth can open it. You'll need to form a pact with one of them to discover what's inside the artifact. Oh no, forbidden magic. Pretty convenient that your party plans to give free access to these arts, huh? Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. It's just a coincidence. Absolutely, my dear. It works for me. And having experienced your talents firsthand, this must be it. Finally, some progress in Kadamia's mystery. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You surpassed every expectation I had. Even more than that, you made me fall in love with immortality again. Before meeting you, I was disillusioned with this cosmos already. I felt that I had seen it all. And you tore through all that like a supernova. Not only showing me new places, but magic beyond my comprehension. I'm so happy to hear that. You have my full support. I'll vouch for you in front of our sisters. I'm looking forward to the future of this coven with you at the helm. Well, you and Dahlia, of course. Thank you so much. See you in Congress. Good luck with the race. Thank you for the bonk. Okay, let's go make a new card. So do you, Hassat? I know, but I'm just as terrible as you. You're far worse. Probably last time I got thanked for a bong, you had to get out of a toxic relationship. Oh no! We go for the metal pipe observe, and then it doesn't work. Yeah, I think there's something going on with sound alerts where they've imposed some form of cooldown. I'll have to log in and check settings. But here, I've got you, Nor. Again, I don't know what's going on, Norn. Thank you for the metal pipe, GD. Because, like, that's the only thing I can think of as to why it's working only some of the time right now. And then it just worked again. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused now. It would certainly seem that way, JD. Sandalworth loves you. Kick. Found it. There was a cooldown, but yours was set to only 10 seconds. Anybody else see there's a new season of King of the Hill? I did hear that that was a thing, yes. God damn it, Bobby. He's grown now? Oh, I don't like that. He's grown now? That feels wrong. Interesting. And apparently you're dating a vegan? I thought we already went through that before. Okay. Oh, I love her outfit. Oh my god. As an aside, emu actually tastes pretty good. I've had emu egg. I've never had emu itself. Too bad the Australian military lost a war to them, though. Was this game made in Ren'Py? I have no idea what that is. Welcome. This place is so cool. Thank you. I wouldn't mind being imprisoned here. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Right off the bat, my big mouth ruining everything. It's alright. It's my personal curse, always making things awkward. Really, don't worry. I'm awkward in my own way too. Oh, okay. But let me tell you, you wouldn't like spending 200 years here. I'm so sick of these walls. Oh, I know. Let me make up for it. Huh? Where did everything go? Don't worry, everything's still in its place. I just altered our senses. This is not published on itch, at least, but I don't believe this was made in Ren'Py. Or Ren'Py? I'll have to check and see what they used. I love this. I wish I could do this. Would have made being exiled so much easier to bear. Funny you mention that, because I came to see you precisely to discuss my talents. What's the matter? Well, since royal magic makes a great party trick, but beyond that, I feel pretty useless. Since royal magic is super cool! Yeah, but cool doesn't earn you much respect in this community, and I understand why. I mean, I can't affect reality in any way. After several centuries, I've come to terms with it, but from time to time, imposter syndrome kicks in. Is that a thing witches can feel? Like, I mean, you're a witch, you're immortal, and you fly across outer space. There's no doubt about you being a witch. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm a one-trick pony. And that trick isn't really going to have any impact on the cosmos, literally. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I don't see it like that, but I can't possibly understand. You're the one who's been struggling this for centuries. No need to pity me, though. I mean, I have a pretty good life, magical frustrations aside. Oh, not at all. From my perspective, your powers are incredible. Thank you. What about you? How do you feel about your powers? You're an oracle, right? Too much responsibility. Responsibility? I do envy how inconsequential your magic can be. Which, sorry, I told you, I was in the awkward club too. It's alright, I feel more comfortable among fellow weirdos. You're in the right place then. Now that you've told me that, I feel bad about the favor I was about to ask for. What is it? Heard wonders about your new deck, so I wanted to ask you to help me find a way to make myself useful. It'll be my pleasure. What do you have in mind exactly? Well, I want to find a way to make an impact on the future of the Coven. Like, I can't physically alter anything, but can my illusions help our sisters in a substantial way in these times of change? I understand. Focus on your fondest memories of experiencing your powers while I shuffle my deck. Magical frustrations means one thing here, but something totally different in anime. I could push her towards the one that will probably help my cause more. Or I can go for the wealth of the Coven and try and just help them all relax a little. I'm gonna push for mine. Or the edge of a cliff? No, absolutely not. Predict the kind of experiences we'd access if we were to welcome and befriend more witches into our coven. Oh, like a coven-wide premonition of a hypothetical future. I guess so. Interesting. A lot of the time we fail to really understand what we really want until we get there. I hope this helps everyone form a better idea of what kind of coven they want to build. I've never thought about a use for illusions beyond the leisure or deception. Help others envision ideas or possible futures. That's a great idea. Thank you, little carts. Well, there you have it. That's it. Easy as that. Yep. I'm sorry there aren't any fireworks or anything. No, I mean, I'm very impressed. I love how straightforward it is. Plus, the art on the cards is super cool. I'd love to see more of them. I may become a regular. You're very welcome to come back anytime you want. Yay! I'm going to head out now. I'm eager to start exploring this new purpose the cards have shown me. Get to them. Thanks! You're tired of hospitals? That sounds like a story. Okay, let's challenge an opponent's program. Challenge Jasmine. I have faith in her abilities. Was your mom? Oh, fucking bit. Could it be the worst residents of a nursing home or the best? Oh god. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. Try to throw hands with the staff for shits and giggles. When you're awake, maybe you might also pretend to be seen out of it with people for funsies. That I can see Nor doing. Well, thanks for stopping by, Akamaru. It was a pleasure to have you in chat. I hope you have a wonderful night. This is definitely an interesting week because obviously I don't normally stream Tuesdays, but just for the fun of it, I wanted to try and see if I can't stream every night this week. So hopefully I'll see you around. Huh? What? What the fuck? Talk this through. Don't do this to me, Fortuna, okay? Huh? She's lost it. Did I travel back in time? Oh, come on. No, sweetheart, you haven't traveled back in time. Where do you think you've come from? Outer space, centuries into the future. And how is that possible? I'm a witch. Stop it. Don't enable her fantasies, Ava. It's not fantasy. You're a witch too. Wake up, Patrice. You're a cosmic cartographer. Oh, no. For the love of God, what are you saying, Fortuna? Okay, let's not panic. This will pass. It's just some kind of stress-related crisis. I believe we'll be able to better help her if we ask her about her predicament. I'm sure there must be some truth hidden in the witch fantasy. Are you sure? It's worth a shot. Okay, you take the lead. This is too much for me. Fortuna, can you tell us more about your witch coven from outer space? Sure. We're about 100 witches. Our coven is one of the most respected in the magic community. Just recently, our leader died and we were in the process of electing a new one. Okay, tell me more about these elections. I'm helping my friend Dahlia become the new leader. Oh, that's very cool. And what are your plans for the coven? To undo the damage our last leader caused. This is getting weird. Why do you say that? I'm just trying to help you. Fortuna! Wake up! They're messing with you! I'm here. What happened? Found you eyes rolled back, mumbling to yourself. I was trapped in some kind of illusion. Someone tried to make believe I'm not a witch and that it was all a delusion from before I ascended. Oh shit, they kept asking about the political race. Did you disclose any sensitive information? Kinda told them I was planning on undoing everything Idana did. Well, it's bold, but perfectly legit, I'd say. I guess so. Very well. Crisis avoided. I'll get back to doing my thing. Stay strong. We're almost at the finish line. Oh, fuck! It's not control, it's just propaganda? Sure, I'll buy it. Good work. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. They had me going for a second there. God damn. Fuck. That was wild. That didn't happen in your playthrough? It's crazy how much stuff is in this. Like, how many different options there are. All the different scenes. All the different people you can talk to. This is crazy. This is so well done. Alright, let's invite the Cosmic Poet. That is... Meet every witch? I've met every witch! Huh? There's no more for me to meet. I just got the achievement for meeting every witch. God damn, I'm good. What a nice home. Did you like the cosmic poem I sent you? Yes, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome. Let it sink in. It'll grow on you. Nice. To what do I owe the pleasure? Let it sink in. Inside your mind, there's a kaleidoscope. It's still sinking, refracting every possible path. Pay attention. Well, and I am the road keeper? Powerful, huh? Look, I don't want to be rude. I'd normally enjoy this kind of weird game, but we're a bit swamped at the moment with the coming elections. So what can I do for you? I want to support your cause. Oh, okay. You're not from our coven though, right? Why did you decide to support us? I like your team. I'd like for you to be in power. Thank you. What is it that you find interesting about our program? The vibe. We passed the vibe check, folks. It's official. Our team has passed the vibe check. We can only go up. I see. And what were you thinking in terms of support? My cosmic poem, of course. Oh, I heard they're all the rage among the younger witches, right? Yes. And soon among every witch once I manage to break through their sour skepticism. Cosmic poetry is not just about the words. They're thought-birthing spells, but they can only penetrate welcoming minds. Oh, so that's why it wasn't doing anything for me, I guess. Unlike traditional art, they need your consent to make an impact. It's the most ethical form of creation. Interesting concept. And you're saying that you'd like to compose a cosmic poem to boost our campaign. That's it? It would only require 5 units of every element. Deal. Meteoric. Let's compose a cosmic poem. I've heard wonders about your divination. I wonder if we could use it for something avant-garde. Oh, what do you have in mind? Instead of actually writing the poem, let's peek into the future to see how it's going to end up. And we can skip all the pain of actually pondering every single word. Oh, a paradoxical cosmic poem. If we peek at how it'll look after going through all the process and iterations, we wouldn't need to actually put that work in. Yes, isn't it beautiful? My atoms shake at the mere thought. I dig it, yeah. How do we go about this? So cosmic poems are composed of 3 important elements. I'd like you to ask the cards to look into each of them. Also, before we get started, please forget everything you know about human poetry. These are spells unbound by language. In fact, everyone perceives them in their native tongue. So forget about rhyme, metric, and all that bullshit. This is the real deal, just powerful ideas. Like a hit tweet. What's a tweet? Oh, you're pre-internet witch, I see. You never did! JD, that's basically stealing. That's so bad. When are you from? I ascended in the early 60s, from planet Earth's United States. Right, so like graffiti that you read somewhere and you find yourself thinking about it again and again. Gotcha. What are you from, by the way? Nowhere. No one, literally. I woke up inside a collapsed star where space and time stopped making sense. I've never been immortal. But I really dig the human vibe. Oh wow. Is that even possible? Anyway, Cosmic Poems 101. The first and most crucial element is the hook. A conceptual gust that pries open your mind. It readies you to absorb the energies of the poem. Second comes the line, the substance, the development of the idea. And third, and quite critical, there's the sinker. It what drives everything home and seals the deal. Hook, line, and sinker, you gotta be joking! Reaches for the depths of your soul and delivers the cosmic poem. Are you following? Hook, line, and sinker. Got it? The idea is to develop a cosmic poem that makes witches connect better with your cause. Right, so focus on what inspired you to support us while I shuffle my deck. Game didn't give you a chance? This sinker is a game changer. I love it. A moon cracks, its molten core pours out. And I didn't even have to actually write it. Fortuna, this is extremely good. Let me bind everything together in a spell. I can't wait to listen to it. My mind will be welcoming with this one. Ready? A moon cracks. Its molten core pours out into the cosmos. Burst into laughter, for nothing matters. The world scrambled. Your mind in pieces bouncing in a mirror maze. Your old books are filled with lies, after all. This is a masterpiece. Are you feeling it? I did actually like how that turned out. Yes, please. It totally conveys what you're doing here. Trust me. I'm out. Good luck with the rest of the race. Thank you for coming and for the poem. Our dear Peppermancer. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Game never gave you a chance? Interesting. Let's take a nap. Interesting. Hmm. Right, let's see what progress we've made. We're down to enough time to where sending them out, they won't finish it in time, so just gonna pass through these last couple cycles. Hey, achievement acquired. Our team is ahead by the end of the campaign. Only seen it from outside and it's pretty intimidating. Been inside for some dealings, but never for an official assembly of the Sisterhood. I am nervous too. The thing is that inside its main hall, time holds still, so the debate can go on for hours, days, or years if necessary. Oh no. The rule is that no vote shall be cast until every sister has a chance to say their piece. Then after everything's said and done, we will all vote. And the House of Cosmic Providence will release its hold on time so fate can unfold normally. We've come this far, so we might as well do the whole dance. Campaigning is now banned until the assembly, so take some time off, enjoy a bubble bath, or whatever it is you do to blow off steam. For me, it's going to be a wine in 6 years. Now you think it's an okay time to tell you won just by divining it from the cards. You drew the cosmic wheel and didn't have to do anything. Wow, that's crazy. Imagine just cheating your way through. Shut up. Congratulations on getting to the finish line. Let's meet at the doors of the House of Cosmic Providence in a couple of days. Reach Chapter 7. This one is super easy. What is she doing? Some clue, maybe? This character is legendary. They're known for never giving up. Alright, I think you're... Batman. What? No, who's that? I know. What's the name of that famous Earthling? Ah, yes, Lady Gaga. What? Lady Gaga? Who's that? Pop star from the 2100s, I think. I don't know, she's the only historical figure I know from Earth. Okay, we're from completely different worlds and eras. This wasn't a good idea. But Fortuna, you should know this character. Tell me already. There's no way I can guess it. Ahab? Ahab? Yes, from Moby Dick. Look at me with the harpoon and everything. That's impossible. I didn't even know what the main character of Moby Dick was called. No? Bah, forget it. The magic brownie should be ready to eat anyway. Up for some tea and some smiles? All right. I'm ready, ma'am. Oof, you shouldn't make them so delicious. I always end up having one too many. And they pair with the tea so well. I'm going to want a literal ton to take out later. I figured as much. I already prepared a survival kit for you. I'll help you carry it to your asteroid later. Much appreciated. Hey, Fortuna. How come you never got a familiar? It's so lame every time you write to just get like an envelope with a message. One of the best parts of witch correspondence is getting to pet each other's familiars. I've always wanted to bring that up too, yes. I don't know. I have serious trouble with commitment. Like, that's a living being, and I need to think about feeding them and taking care of them. But now that you're going to be exiled for a millennium, wouldn't it be good to keep you company? We don't need to talk about that if you don't want to. No, it's alright. I guess I wouldn't want to keep any sentient being in prison with me just so that I don't feel alone. Fair point, you've always been so empathetic. I don't think empathy is what's going on here. I'd say it's the opposite. How egotistical and self-centered I am. Hey, where's that coming from? I'm not looking for pity. I accepted it so long ago. Don't worry. Fortuna. Hey, I know. If you had to get a familiar, what would you like it to be? Give me a crow. I never would have guessed. Why super intelligent though? Because all crows are super intelligent? Duh. I imagine its wings with eye patterns like a moth's wings. Ooh, that's super cool. Whoa, I'm totally seeing it. Yeah. Where am I going to find a specimen like that? I'll keep an eye out in case I can get one for you when you come out of exile. I feel bad capturing something so beautiful though. But I'll look for a familiar when I'm free, I promise. Cool. Friends, my brownies are kicking in, and they're making me feel like philosophy. Oh no. Oh yes, here we go. Listen, have you ever considered why men can't become witches? Maybe it's a biological thing. Like our periods? It's not that at all. I know women that don't bleed. Oh, of course, trans women and non-binary people can ascend. We have several in our coven, so the biological theory goes out the window. It's because men are the fucking worst. Please, I'll never understand how men got to be so awful on your home planet. Jasmine comes from the 19th century. From what I know, that was fucking nightmarish. Women didn't even have the right to vote. And that was just a symptom of how much they saw us as inferior. You sure you don't want us to invade your planet and institute a patriarchy? Let's do it. No! We're on a path in human society. Well, they're on a path. It's not our fight anymore. Slowly but surely, women are turning it around. My offer still stands. If you ever want it, less slowly and more surely. Oh yeah, nice. Really nice. Are you high, Jasmine? Yep, aren't you? Yes. Let's dance. This is adorable. Oh my god, I love this. Look at them go. Jasmine, have you been learning new moves? Yeah! Woohoo! Should we put some music on? There's music already. The plants are singing. Oh, sure. I'm going to miss you so much. Oh, Fortuna, I love you. I love you too. I love you so much. Hang in there, 40. What did you just call me? Finally alone. Yeah, it's been too much having so many people in here all of a sudden. Yes. Plus, I missed you. You missed me? I never left. I missed talking to you, just the two of us. I missed you too. I don't want to be toxic and hoard you all for myself or anything, but I was so jealous of all those witches visiting you while I had to remain hidden. Okay, what's going on? Why are you getting this cloying? The end is near. What end? You will soon hate me. Why? What are you going to do? Activate the fire seal, and I will have to absorb your immortality. You'll need to go back to the mortal world, and we won't get to see each other again. True, I knew the moment to pay would come soon. Would come, sooner or later. I intend to pay. I won't hate you. We'll see about that. I've been through this too many times. It's only natural to want to rebel against the one who's taking something precious from you. I don't think I will ever hate you, though. No matter how much you loathe me. You really are special, Fortuna. I will treasure our time together, no matter what happens. I'm happy I met you, despite everything. Hate me or not, you're getting what you wanted. Tomorrow you will leave this asteroid at last. How are you feeling? Scared. I'm not sure if I'm ready. 200 years inside these walls, I'm afraid that the world I miss isn't going to be out there. Everything will be different. I'm coming to terms with the fact that there's no way of getting back what I lost, really. My only hope is to gather enough strength to build a life I can enjoy from this point onwards. Whatever the case, I sincerely hope you enjoy the rest of your existence to the fullest. Thank you. And speaking of enjoying ourselves, this is probably our last night together on this asteroid. You're not coming back to this life, so make all the cards you want, enjoy some books, lay in bed. And when you're ready, let me know and I'll let you ride my back to the House of Cosmic Providence. What? I'm getting to ride you like a cosmic shrimp? What? You did not just call me a shrimp. Sorry, I've been thinking about it since the moment I first saw you. I've heard lobster before, but shrimp? Come on, show some respect. Sorry, oh magnificent lobster. Shut the fuck up. Take your time and then I'll fly you to Congress. Aye aye. Oh, my heart. She leaves you alone knowing she leaves. Ah, fuck. I know we're basically at the end, but I do need to call it here for tonight. I do need to rest. I love you all so very much. This has been an absolute joy. And I especially want to thank everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's not one of our usual stream days, so this was probably a little weird to experience or get used to. But I am planning on trying to stream the rest of this week. So obviously tomorrow is Wednesday. We'll have our usual Wednesday stream. And we'll have our normal Friday stream. But I'm also going to try and stream Thursday as well. Just trying to make a week of it. Just because, you know? I feel like it could be interesting and fun. I do not hate you, JD. No. I do not. I promise. Well, you'll be here when you can, always. Well, thank you, JD. I know you... I really do appreciate you hanging out and chatting away. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for the stream. Of course, Nora, of course. Let's go ahead and write up a raid message. There we go. We met all of the other witches. Oh! Ads. Let's see. Who do we want to raid into? Too poor for the raid message. Oh no. I'm sorry, Nor. Arrived just in time for the ending. Indeed you did, Seth. Indeed you did. But if you can, keep your eyes open. I'm planning on streaming every weeknight this week, so there'll be a stream tomorrow night, Thursday, and Friday. At least that's the plan. At the very least, there will be a stream tomorrow night and Friday night. But let's see who we can raid into. Next stream has to be finishing the game. Has to be. And you know what, Seth? It's okay if you don't. You even showing up here at the end is so appreciated. Are you threatening me, JD? Is that what that is? Anyway, thank you for the metal pipe. We're gonna raid into Sarah. We haven't raided her in a while. She's lovely. Make sure you show her some love. Take care. Be on your best behavior, and I will absolutely see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Drink water. Take care of yourselves. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow night. Mwah. Be safe, everyone. Good night.
Xbox.